Leave the rest to me. I'm the only one without food. I'm heading out. The client's CEO is my wife, though.
You said standard just now, but whose standard are we talking about?
Huh? Thank you so much for your time. We're looking forward to working with you.
Yeah, same here.
I'm glad the deal went through. Once everyone hears the new restaurant's gonna use our kitchen equipment, they'll be pumped. I'm Makoto Osanai, 30. I work at Nashimura Kitchen, a company that designs and installs commercial kitchen equipment and refrigeration systems. I officially closed the deal with the client. As expected from Chief Osanai.
Your speed from pitch to contract is always on another level.
Nah, it's nothing. I just talk to them honestly and think about what's best for their company. That's all it takes. Huh, what's so impressive about that? Anyone can land a contract. Director Aonishi. Getting all high and mighty over one lousy deal. Come back with something bigger before you start bragging.
Director Aonishi's been so full of himself ever since he transferred to this department.
There was that legendary Director Endo in HR. He's probably just throwing his weight around here instead.
I wish we'd gotten someone more competent as our director.
He's definitely not the best boss. Even when you report him, he just gives half-hearted responses. But he'll get used to this department soon enough. I'm sure he'll start appreciating everyone's work. You think so? Hey, if we keep chatting, we'll get yelled at again. Let's get back to work.
Got it. Let's put out even better results and earn his respect.
Alright, Chief. You've got the Takanashi Corp dinner coming up, don't you? What? The Takanashi Corp? Is the dinner guest the CEO by any chance? Whoa, Director, were you listening in? I've got ears like a hawk. So he probably heard all that earlier too. Forget that. Tell me about the dinner guest. Yes, it's CEO Hana, but... Then I'm coming too. Huh? That company's one of our biggest clients. No way I'm leaving it to some greenhorn like you. Plus, Takanashi Corp just got a new CEO, right? Having a veteran like me there makes all the difference. Sure. This guy was in HR. Has he ever even done a client dinner? I'll let the boss know I'm tagging along for the dinner. And of course, he showed up. With me here, this dinner's gonna be a home run. Relax. Sure. The restaurant I picked is top-notch. Your taste is terrible, so you'd probably just tick off the client. Right. He suddenly took over everything out of nowhere. This isn't even our usual place, and the client looked confused too. Food's here, and we've still got a bit before showtime. Leave the rest to me. I'm the only one without food. Let me go check with the staff. Don't, you'll embarrass us. Wait, did you do this on purpose? Yeah, I can handle this dinner alone, so get lost. I'm the one in charge here. I'm saying I'm taking over starting today. Why would you do that? Because Takanashi is a major company. Is this about taking credit? I'm not that petty. This is just what's best for the company. Well, there might be a couple other reasons too. Huh? The new CEO, Hana Takanashi, is only 32, right? And I hear she's gorgeous. Can you blame a guy for wanting to get closer? I thought you were married, Director. No need to take it so seriously. I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with appreciating something beautiful. Sure. Just so you know, CEO Hana doesn't appreciate that kind of talk. Please avoid it. Yeah. Also, I'm still the person in charge, so I'd rather not leave. So you've got your eye on the young, beautiful CEO too, huh? That's not it. Switching the contact person out of nowhere could damage the trust we've built. Plus, she's sharp. She'll see right through your intentions. Lately, there's so many young CEOs who got there just by being young, and CEO Hana just inherited her parents' company. Takanashi Corp manages tons of luxury hotels and inns. You can't run something like that without being serious about it. Are you saying I'm wrong? Honestly, I think you jumped to conclusions, Director. I've lived longer than you. I've seen more people and gained more experience, so I know things you don't. Fine, if you insist, then all right. Oh, you're leaving? Yeah, I'm heading out. The client CEO is my wife, though. Don't say I didn't warn you. Finally gone. Now the credit's all mine. Maybe CEO Hana will take an interest in me too. Osanai's good looking, so he was always in the way. I'll use this chance to steal all the department's trust for myself.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
CEO Hana, thank you so much for coming.
Did I come to the wrong place?
No, you're in the right spot. I'm Aonishi. I was recently appointed sales director, and I'll be your new contact person starting today.
Huh? What about Makoto Osanai-san?
He's a bit too soft. I determined it would be problematic to entrust a major company like yours to him.
I see. Then I'll be heading home today.
What? Wait, what do you mean?
I trust Osanai-san. If anyone else takes over, I'll be reconsidering our contract.
Trust? You're doing business with our company, not with him personally.
Of course, I think your kitchen equipment and systems are excellent. But that's not the only reason we've maintained this contract for so many years. When there were kitchen emergencies at our hotels and inns, Osanai-san pulled all-nighters to fix them. On top of that, he understands the hotel and inn business inside and out. That's why we rely on him.
Oh, I understand all of that too. I'm the new contact person, so it'd be weird if I didn't, right?
Then do you know the peak dining hours for each facility and when the busy seasons are for each hotel? We're building a new hotel. Can you coordinate things so operations don't shut down during wedding events?
Well...
You can't answer right away. That tells me you don't understand our business at all.
I just became your contact today. I haven't even had a handover yet. Give me until next week and I'll have it all down.
And yet you came to this dinner alone in that state? That's odd.
Oh, well...
I was hoping to have a relaxed conversation since my husband would be here. What a shame.
Wait, husband?
Makoto Osanai is my husband.
What?
You really haven't been told anything. I'd informed CEO Nashimura and other employees, so I assumed you knew.
But your last names are different.
We both worked at our respective companies before we got married, so we kept our names for convenience. That's not uncommon, is it?
No, I guess not. So, Os and I got the job through connections then. I get wanting a family member as your contact, but maybe you should rethink that.
Were you not listening to me at all? Our personal relationship has nothing to do with it. The reason I did mention he was my husband first was to eliminate that exact bias. Though, I'll admit, I was also speaking under the assumption you already knew.
But still, there's gotta be something I can nitpick. Something that proves I'm better.
First of all, what's the reason for this sudden change in contact person?
Like I said, I was worried about Os and I.
We've never once felt he was lacking. If he'd been transferred to another department, I'd understand. But if there's no real reason, please put him back.
The contact person could change eventually anyway, right?
That's true. So I have no issue with a proper handover. But what happens if there's an emergency right now? You know nothing about our kitchens. You couldn't handle it, could you?
Well,
we can't sit around waiting for your company to finish a handover.
I mean, can't you just be a little flexible? We're business partners. Some give and take is.
So you're saying you put the problem off. That means the kitchen goes down and complaints pour in. We manage luxury hotels and inns. Damage to our brand is something we absolutely can't afford.
That's not what I said at all.
What I heard was that you wouldn't deal with problems right now even if they came up. And even after a full handover, I'd still be uncomfortable relying on anyone other than Makoto.
Why are you so fixated on him?
It's not fixation, it's trust. Makoto uses the same base equipment specs across all our facilities, but he customized the systems for each location. He handles cross-facility responses during emergencies, and he has the authority to make on-site decisions. That means immediate action.
What? He has that kind of authority? Normally, you'd have to take issues back to the company first, and the CEO just gave him that power?
I'm sure you understand how frustrating it'd be if someone had to go back to the office or draft paperwork every time there's trouble.
Well, yeah.
That's why I want him as my contact. Or can you do everything Makoto does?
Of course. I'd work myself to the bone for your company.
Really? You didn't even know about his authority, and I have serious doubts about your commitment to handling our account. Makoto is the only option. I absolutely do not want the contact person changed.
Wait, please. If you just hear me out a bit more, I'm sure you would understand. Please trust me.
What I trust is Makoto's skill and character. That's why we keep our contract with your company. I have zero trust in someone I just met. So feeling uneasy when you suddenly announce a contact change should be perfectly natural, don't you think?
I thought she was just a pretty face with a fancy title, but I can't back down now. Regardless of who the contact is, the company's level of service stays the same, and relying so heavily on one person is risky, isn't it? Maybe you should learn to work with organizations, not individuals, though I suppose someone as young as you, CEO Hana, might not grasp that yet.
That's...
The young CEO's rattled. Got her.
You make a fair point. So I'd accept a proper contact change. But shouldn't there be prior notice? Can you tell me if this is how your company normally handles things?
Ugh. She fired right back. Hosenai was right. She's really sharp.
I I came here today because I was told I'd be hosted for a dinner. It seems like it was a waste of my time. CEO, let's schedule a separate meeting for the new inn we were planning to discuss. Good idea. Well then, I'll be going.
Wait, please, wait. Damn it. Even that secretary who kept quiet the whole time is giving me the cold shoulder.
CEO, are you really going to scrap the deal over this? I know you won't work with anyone but Osanai-san, but Nashimura Kitchen's equipment is second to none. Of course I know that. That's why I told them we'd talk again later. And when we do, I'll make sure Makoto is the one handling it. I'm home.
Welcome back, Hana.
Makoto, why didn't you call me? I get to the restaurant and you're not even there. I was so confused.
I sent you a message, didn't I?
I was reviewing work documents in the car, so I didn't see it. You should have called.
I didn't want to bother you.
A call from you is never a bother.
So, how'd it go with Director Aonishi?
Awful. You had no idea what you're worth. Did you not tell him anything? Well, I guess if you had, he wouldn't have tried to replace you.
You're really mad, huh?
Of course I am. He was bad-mouthing you. Our company runs because of you.
I'm just doing my job the best I can. The kitchen's run because of the machines and systems our tech team's built.
But when errors came up, you were the one running around fixing things. Everyone's grateful. Don't just credit other people.
You're right. Sorry.
You're too nice, Makoto. That's probably why Aonishi walks all over you.
I'll work on that.
Honestly, though, the guy knew nothing. Not how important you are, not even about us.
He just transferred in and got promoted to director. On his first day, he said he'd review everything thoroughly since he's a perfectionist.
Perfectionist? He couldn't answer a single one of my questions, but had the nerve to say he'd be the new contact.
He's definitely gonna be in a bad mood next time I see him. Why didn't you tell me? I made a fool out of myself at that dinner. I assumed you already knew everything, since you seemed so confident. Why would I? If I'd known, I wouldn't have kicked you out. But you were rude to CEO Hana, weren't you? Huh? Claiming to be the new contact without knowing anything, isn't that disrespectful to a client? It's basically saying you don't understand what the client values about doing business with us. CEO Hana would have been upset even if she weren't my wife. Why does everyone demand answers right away? This is business. Anyone would be nervous if someone clueless was put in charge. You said you were embarrassed, Director, but isn't what you did far worse for the company's image? What did you say? A client dinner isn't a place to push your agenda or steal credit. It's about building mutual trust to keep business running smoothly. I know that. I don't need you telling me. I'm your boss. Shut your mouth and don't say another word. You're the one who started this conversation, and now you're telling me to be quiet? Honestly, I'm the one with more to complain about. I didn't give you permission to talk back. I'm in a bad mood, so stay away from me today. What a piece of work. Working under him is gonna be a nightmare. How did this guy even become a director? CEO Hana, Osanai, they all piss me off. They're younger than me, so just show some damn respect. I've got way more experience. Morning, Aonishi-kun. CEO Nashimura, good morning. What brings you here?
You went to the Takanashi dinner with Osanai-kun yesterday, right? I wanted to hear how it went.
Right. This is bad. If the CEO finds out what happened, who knows what he'll say? I was supposed to report that I took over his contact and built a great relationship.
Did something happen by any chance?
No, not at all.
You're a director now, so I figured you just introduced yourself. I trust you didn't cause any trouble.
Looks like the CEO thinks I just said hello. Good, I'm in the clear. Wait, if I tell him Osanai screwed up, that'll tank his reputation. Sir, you need to hear this. Osanai went rogue and upset the client.
What? Him?
That's right. Osanai suddenly said he was leaving right before the dinner, so I had to entertain CEO Hana all by myself, and she threw a fit because her husband wasn't there. The whole thing was a disaster.
What?
I'm not technically lying. This'll make them both look bad to CEO Nashimura, an irresponsible employee and a spoiled CEO.
I can't imagine Osanai-kun being that irresponsible, and CEO Hana wouldn't get upset just because he wasn't there.
No. She took one look at me sitting there alone and made a face. She was clearly annoyed her husband wasn't around.
I suppose I'll have to verify this myself.
You don't need to go through all that trouble.
Why not?
Because Osanai never told me about his relationship with CEO Hana. He was deliberately setting me up to fail.
I don't follow. Why would simply not knowing they're married put you at a disadvantage?
Well. This is bad. The longer I talk, the more holes I'll poke in my own story. Gotta change the subject. Anyway, Osanai ditched the dinner even though he's the contact person. I had to cover for him. Leaving Takanashi Corp in his hands seems like a terrible idea.
Understood. I'll give it some thought.
Thank you. The CEO bought it. Osanai's reputation just took a hit. I'm already the CEO's favorite anyway, so that guy's stock is gonna plummet. Better spread this story around too. Hey guys, got a juicy story for you.
Huh? What's up?
So, Osanai actually... Again, people keep staring at me. Chief Osanai, can I ask you something? What's up? Director Aonishi told us you ditched the client dinner without permission. Is that true? Huh?
That's gotta be a lie, right? I can't imagine someone as serious as you doing that.
So that's why everyone's been staring. That part's true. What? Seriously?
But there was a reason, right? Like your parents had an emergency or something?
No, nothing like that. Then why? Did you have a fight with your wife? Nope, that's not it either. The director told me to leave. I didn't want to cause a scene at the restaurant, so I walked out. Are you serious?
Oh, that's unbelievable. He was just trashing you earlier.
Sounds about right for him. He chewed me out the second he saw me today. No surprise he's talking behind my back too. You're pretty calm about this. He's probably told other people too, not just us. Yeah, honestly, this is making it hard to work. Plus, the rumor's already out there. Me denying it over and over won't help much.
Everyone in our department knows you're honest and hardworking. They'll realize the director's lying right away.
Plus, we trust you, Chief. Thanks, but what should I do? They say rumors die down on their own eventually, but still.
Osanai-kun, is what I just heard true?
Wait, CEO Nashimura? I didn't expect to see you here.
I came to eat lunch and observe how everyone's doing. More importantly, can you tell me the full story? I think this is important for how we move forward.
Yes, sir. The CEO looks seriously angry. This could get ugly. Turning everyone against Osanai with a little rumor? Easy. The other departments especially bought it. Just imagining that loser's face was enough to make my lunch taste 3 times better. Nothing beats a pork cutlet bowl when you're thinking about someone else's misery. Ah, that was good. What should I do to him next? Taking over his account isn't enough. Maybe I'll make him my errand boy.
You seem cheerful, Aonishi-kun. Enjoy your lunch.
CEO, what's going on? Did you need something?
Yes, I heard you've been spreading statements that are disrupting company morale.
Huh?
So tell me, why exactly did you try to damage Osanai-kun's reputation?
What? How did you?
I spoke with Osanai-kun in the cafeteria.
My coworkers told me everything. You twisted what happened at the dinner and spread it around, didn't you? I've been getting dirty looks because of you. Did Osanai feed you lies?
You're the one who's been lying. I already know everything, so don't even try to cover it up.
I don't know what you've heard, but I haven't said a single thing that's wrong. Osanai left, and I'm the one who suffered.
Yes, Osanai didn't attend the dinner, but it was your doing, wasn't it? You are far more underhanded and despicable than I thought.
He knows everything. No, wait, not yet. If I use my brain, I can find a way out. Sir, please hear me out. I don't know what Osanai told you, but I haven't lied about anything.
Is that so?
Yes, I never kicked Osanai out, and I never tried to steal any credit.
I see. Can I trust you on that, Aonishi-kun?
Absolutely.
Then how did you know I was accusing you of stealing credit and kicking Osanai-kun out? When I never said any of that.
Oh.
So, you were lying after all.
Well, that's... Crap, I said too much. Gotta find a way out of this. There's no talking your way out of this. What you just said pretty much confirmed everything. But nobody can prove who's telling the truth. There's no evidence, and if you ask CEO Hana, she'll obviously side with her husband.
That's not true.
You're saying CEO Hana wouldn't be biased?
No, I trust her deeply, but she might let emotion sway her at times.
Then...
But evidence can be found.
What?
You chose the restaurant and made the reservation, correct? We just need to check with them. Osanai-kun says he wasn't served any food. One call and we'll know. So, are you being completely honest with me? Can I trust your word?
I'm sorry.
So I can take that as an admission that you lied and stirred up trouble?
Yes.
I'm deeply disappointed to learn you're this short-sighted. Trying to steal someone's credit. Truly disgraceful.
This was all for the company. I had no ulterior motives like securing my position or getting close to CEO Hana. Nothing like that. Bringing that up on your own kinda proves it, you know. Shut up, Osanai. I became director to bring serious profits to this company. You never mentioned anything like that at the restaurant. All you did was call my wife a young, pretty face who just inherited her parents' company. Ugh.
I won't police your personal opinions. People see things differently, but having ulterior motives toward an important client CEO, that's completely unacceptable.
You heard about that too?
Everything. It makes me want to hold my head in my hands.
You actually did. You were pressing your forehead and couldn't speak for a while.
I was shaking with anger. I wanted to raise my voice, but other employees were around. If I'd started yelling, it would have drawn attention, and that would have made things even worse for Osunai-kun.
I appreciate your consideration.
I valued you, Aonishi-kun. You worked hard and were precise with your duties. That's why I promoted you to director. And yet, you pulled this right after your appointment.
I didn't actually fail at anything, so there's no need to be this upset.
You didn't fail? Do you seriously believe that?
Huh? My wife told me everything. You didn't know a single thing about Takanashi Corp. You boasted about being the new contact, but didn't even understand how critical the account is.
You met CEO Hana without knowing the details of the business. That's disrespectful. Your behavior is something you should be ashamed of. I can't let you anywhere near Takanashi Corp anymore.
You can't be serious.
I only authorized you to attend the dinner as an introduction, nothing more. After what you pulled, this is the obvious outcome.
But having me involved would make future dealings smoother.
CEO Hana doesn't trust you. No matter how you spin it, it's a lost cause. Accept that.
Ah.
This is final. Focus on your other duties.
Understood. Heard the director got an earful from the CEO.
Well, duh. He lied and caused trouble for a client. He had it coming.
So everyone's on Osunai's side. Not just our department. Even other teams know about my screw-up now. This is all Osunai's fault. I gotta do something to fix my reputation. But how?
Then I'll leave the new inn's kitchen in your hands too, Osunai-san.
Thank you. I'll give it everything I've got.
That's reassuring. Choosing your company was the right call.
We're honored to hear that. It's all thanks to our engineers and Osunai-kun.
Absolutely. I have complete trust in them.
About the dinner. I'm sorry Aonishi caused you trouble.
I've already moved past that.
Of course.
He won't be involved with our company going forward, correct? Then I'll forget about it. No point staying angry forever.
Thank you for your understanding. Osunai will continue as your contact, so please, don't hesitate to reach out.
That should be me over there. The prestige, the trust from both CEOs. I was supposed to take it all. Now I'm ruined. I gotta turn this around somehow. But Takanashi Corp is out of the question now. Guess I'll have to nail a different deal, or come up with a killer proposal that blows everyone away. If it's about planning skills, there's probably people better than me, and I don't want to start from scratch. That's a pain, so it's gotta be a deal. But landing some small company won't mean much. Can't one-up Osunai with that. Doing what anyone else can do won't make me stand out. There's gotta be a big deal out there somewhere.
You're handling the Kinoe Corporation commercial complex project?
Yeah, took a bunch of calls to set it up, but the meeting's next week. Working on the materials now.
Good luck. They're a pretty big company. If you pull it off, people will be impressed.
You bet. I'm definitely closing this one. That's it. That's exactly the kind of deal I've been looking for. Hey, you. I hear you've got a meeting with Kinoe Corp. Yeah, I do, but... I'm coming along. Huh? They're one of the biggest construction firms out there. As your boss, I need to make sure you don't blow it. I appreciate the thought, but I've got plenty of experience with meetings. I don't need a babysitter. Don't be modest. I'm just gonna sit back and watch you shine. I'd hate to waste your time, so I'd really rather go alone.
Plus, you've got your own work to deal with, Director.
I'll hand my work off to you instead. What? You've got what it takes to be the next director someday. I'm not sure what you're getting at. You don't get it? I'm just saying everyone has their strengths. I'm putting people where they belong. Look, I was originally in HR, but I spent some time in sales too. I handled all kinds of deals back then. Really? You've never mentioned that before. Anyway, you've got nothing to worry about. This guy's not gonna stop until I say yes. I really don't want to hand this over, but if I get on his bad side, things get messy. Fine, I'll let you take it, Director.
What?
Great, glad we see eye to eye. I'll nail the Kinoe meeting, so don't worry about a thing. Leave it to me. Thanks.
Hey, are you sure about this?
What choice do I have? He's not gonna listen, and I don't want to make work harder than it already is.
But still, after what happened with Chief Osanai, you should report this to the CEO.
The CEO's a busy man. Who knows if he'd step in again? Plus, I haven't even started the materials yet.
I guess.
Best case, the company doesn't take a hit. Worst case, the director blows it again and the CEO deals with him. Yes, this deal's gonna earn me even more points than Takanashi Corp. I'll push our latest kitchen equipment hard and fast track my numbers. But how to pitch it? Oh right, Osanai got Takanashi Corp to adopt the same systems across all their facilities. Commercial complexes have tons of restaurants. I'll just propose the same thing. This is gonna work. I hear Kinoe Corp CEO likes flashy stuff, so I'll make the presentation visuals pop. Push hard on lower costs and faster delivery. Throw in energy savings and reduced labor costs since that's trending. There's literally nothing to worry about. He's grinning to himself. Kinda creepy.
Just ignore him.
The following week.
I see. This brochure is wonderful. Very clear. I can tell right away this is what we need.
Thank you. When you've got multiple kitchens, equipment upgrades get scattered. But with our machines and systems, it's all done at once.
I think we should go with your company. After all, even Takanashi Corporation uses your kitchens.
Oh, you knew our equipment is used in Takanashi Corp's hotels and inns?
Of course. I stay at their hotels often and I'm on good terms with CEO Hana.
She hasn't heard about me from that woman, right?
I'd heard your company's very reliable, so I'm looking forward to working together.
Absolutely. Good, she doesn't know anything.
But there's one thing that concerns me.
CEO Kinoe, we'll design the perfect kitchen and system for your commercial complex. I don't want to get asked about the Takanashi dinner.
Oh, all right. I'll count on you. Though you mentioned making all the systems identical, can anyone actually use them?
Oh, that's what she was worried about. Absolutely. Standardize everything, and anyone can use it. Nothing to worry about. We can work out the details later. We can make adjustments right up until installation.
Really?
Yes.
All right, we'll discuss it on our end. Let's talk again soon. I'll come to your office next time.
Sounds great. Sir, the Kinoe Corp meeting went great.
That's wonderful. If they adopt our systems for a whole commercial complex, that's huge.
Exactly. I did it all myself.
After stealing the deal from someone else.
I was supposed to be handling that, but what's the point of saying anything now?
You should have put your foot down.
What do you think, Osanai? Bigger deal than anything you've got. Impressive. I could learn a thing or two from your negotiation skills. Huh? Something wrong? This is a way bigger contract than anything you can handle. Don't you have more to say? Like you're jealous or frustrated? No, not really. What? I don't think deal sizes or success counts are something to compete over. What matters is whether the client's satisfied. You gotta be hungry and compete if you want to contribute to the company, right, sir? This'll make the CEO lose faith in Osanai. Lucky me, getting to expose his weak mindset.
You make a fair point, Aonishi, but Osanai-kun's sincere approach is what builds the company's credibility. Maybe you could take a page from his book.
Huh?
Of course, I don't think your approach is wrong either. Both matter. Everyone, learn from both of them and keep pushing forward.
Yes, sir. Nothing went how I planned. I wanted to tank Osanai's reputation, but his credibility didn't budge. The CEO even praised his philosophy and told me to learn from him. And everyone just eats it up. Have I ever been this pissed off? But this contract is my win. People's opinions will change soon enough. 1 week later. With our latest equipment and systems, there won't be any issues. I highly recommend our top-of-the-line products.
I see. We had an internal meeting, and there were concerns about using the exact same system in every kitchen across all the shops.
What?
Exhaust capacity, refrigeration volume, peak hours. They'll all differ from shop to shop, right? Not even sure a food court and a specialty restaurant should have the same setup. Could you explain?
Well, about that. This is bad. I don't know that much about the equipment, and my system knowledge is basically crammed overnight. I assume the latest and greatest was always fine, so I have no clue what the differences are.
Is everything alright? Can you not answer?
No, Takanashi Corp uses the same specs everywhere, so it should be fine for different types of food too, right? The standard setup works just fine. It'll handle any shop. Just follow the standard specs. There's a manual too.
I'd like to reconsider this contract.
What? Why?
I'm sorry, but after hearing your explanation, I'm not confident handing this to your company.
So suddenly, did I do something wrong?
You said standard just now, but whose standard are we talking about?
Huh?
Honestly, your brochure really excited me at our first meeting. CEO Hana of Takanashi Corporation speaks so highly of your company. I genuinely wanted to do business with you. But the more I talked with you, the less confident I felt about putting your equipment in the commercial complex we're investing so much in.
Please, tell me why.
Do you actually understand the equipment and systems you're selling?
She's on to me.
I didn't feel you addressed my concerns adequately.
That's not true.
Is that so? But you couldn't give me a straight answer when I asked. I think my concern is justified.
I'm the one pitching our products to you. Of course I know them.
Then please enlighten me. If one shop has a system issue, does it affect the facility-wide management system?
I'll get back to you on that.
You can't answer that right now?
I'm sorry.
Then tell me this. During maintenance or system switches, do the other shops go down too? And if there's a malfunction on a weekend or during an event, who's going to fix it?
Our team will be on site immediately.
So I can hold you personally responsible?
Huh?
Is there a problem? You're the contact person, aren't you?
Of course.
I still can't trust you. We're passing on this deal.
Please, wait.
No matter how many times we talk, I can't shake this feeling. I can't even picture our restaurants running smoothly with your setup. My gut's telling me not to go through with this.
Just give me one more chance and I'll answer all your questions. Please.
I don't have that kind of time. We have a fixed construction timeline. We need to decide on kitchen equipment soon. We can't wait until after it's built. Surely you understand that.
Of course. Thank you for coming today.
I'm really looking forward to the new kitchen development.
Wait, CEO Kinoe.
I have nothing more to discuss with you.
Huh? Director Aonishi, what happened?
CEO Kinoe, what's going on?
I've decided not to contract with Nashimura Kitchen.
What? Why?
Because I can't trust Aonishi-san.
Director, what did you do? I didn't do anything. Stop looking at me like that.
Exactly. Doing nothing is the problem. CEO Hana told me your company was trustworthy with great kitchens, but this is nothing like what I expected.
Would you mind telling us the details?
I asked questions about your kitchens and systems, and he couldn't give me a proper answer.
Aonishi-kun, what is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, but it was outside my area of expertise.
You didn't expect a client to ask questions?
Well, CEO Kinoe, I'd be happy to answer your questions. Would you be willing to reconsider after that?
All right, then tell me, should a food court and specialty restaurants use the same setup?
Generally, I wouldn't recommend that.
But I was told a unified system is best.
That only applies to the shared control framework. You're building a commercial complex with all kinds of restaurants. Food courts need high turnover. Specialty restaurants need temperature stability and quality control. Exhaust capacity, refrigeration, peak hours, they're all different. The designs should be customized. The only things that stay the same are the system operations and decision protocols during emergencies.
I see. So a completely identical setup really won't work. Now, if one shop's system goes down, could it trigger a chain reaction across the facility?
Only the data is linked. The physical systems are completely separate, so no. How can you just rattle off answers like that?
Because this is what normal looks like. You're just clueless.
Osanai-san studies everything so our clients can use the equipment with total peace of mind. But you know practically nothing. And this is just the basics, isn't it?
You don't even work for our company. don't act like you know everything.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I understand your company's kitchens better than you do.
CEO Hana has been using our equipment for years. She understands our specs better than you'd ever expect.
I just transferred to this department recently.
You said that before. How long ago was that exactly?
Showing zero progress is nothing short of a liability for this company.
Osanai-san, you're incredible. I want you to handle everything for our kitchens.
Thank you so much. What? How come?
Isn't it obvious? His knowledge of kitchen systems runs deep. Even in this brief conversation, I could tell he takes real pride in what he provides. I feel safe putting it in his hands.
Thank you. Please, let me show you the perfect kitchen setup for your company.
I'm counting on it.
Wait, I know I couldn't answer your questions, but when it comes to knowledge, I can.
Aonishi-kun, it's not just about knowledge.
What? What do you mean?
Osanai-san makes split-second decisions during emergencies. That's why I never want anyone else handling our account.
Because he's got on-site authority.
That's part of it, but there's something even more important.
What's that?
Osanai-kun is someone who knows when to shut things down.
Huh? If a decision is 5 minutes late during an emergency, you don't just lose that day's revenue, you lose the customer's trust. That's why I spend the most time on pre-installation planning. I set the decision criteria before anything else.
When he was explaining earlier, he told me that in an emergency, it's okay to shut the system down on site right away. That single statement made me feel safe.
You were operating on the assumption that nothing breaks, Aonishi-kun, but Osanai-kun plans for when things break. He thinks about who's affected, where responsibility falls, and what to do when something goes wrong. That's why everyone trusts our kitchens. If you can't grasp that, no amount of sales calls will ever land you a contract.
That's not. I just lack the knowledge this time. People trust me too. Director, that attitude is the problem. What? Equipment always breaks eventually. Once you think about who's going to be stuck in a tough spot when it does, the right course of action becomes clear, even without technical knowledge. Our job is to build a system where the end user never has to second guess what to do.
Osanai-san, you truly are reliable. I want you handling everything going forward, not just this project.
Really? Thank you so much.
I can vouch for Osanai-san as well. He's our primary contact too, so he'll have his hands full. Oh my, are we going to have to share him?
I'll give both companies my absolute best.
Aonishi-kun, seeing all this, do you have anything to say?
Just bad luck, I guess.
Huh.
I can negotiate just as well as Osanai, and him swooping in to steal a deal I worked for? That's not how a subordinate should act. You're really gonna say that? You took a deal your subordinate worked hard to set up.
What? After everything I said to you about the Takanashi dinner, your mindset hasn't changed one bit?
No, that's not it. I was just stepping in so my subordinate wouldn't fail.
I don't want to hear excuses. If you can't show any remorse, you are not just a bad boss. You're violating basic professional standards.
It's really not that serious. Director, the CEO has spelled it out this clearly. Just drop the pride and be honest.
Well, regardless of what you say going forward, your fate's already been decided.
What?
I won't say it in front of the clients, but don't expect to keep your current position.
No way. I was supposed to be a legendary director. Where did it all go wrong? Aonishi-san was ordered to transfer departments and demoted, but he refused to accept it and resigned instead. He found new work quickly, but whether due to his age or his attitude, no company would hire him full-time. His wife left him. Now he lives alone. Looks like the new inn's kitchen is running smoothly.
It is. All thanks to you. Thank you.
I'm just doing what I'm supposed to, making sure your company, your team, and your guests leave with a smile. That's my job.
That kind of mindset is exactly why you're the most reliable person I know. I'm counting on you from here on out.
Always.